Hello y'all, it's Mario here with another video. So on today's video, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different, and we're gonna be focusing on my pre-orders for the rest of 2024 as well for the year 2025. So at the beginning of the year, I did put out my 2024 pre-orders. However, with the year almost coming to a close, I decided to do an updated version. So on today's video, we're gonna be focusing on the remaining 2 months for 2024, as well as all my pre-orders for 2025. So for the rest of 2024 and the year 2025, I think I have about 87 scale figures, I wanna say. So yeah, it's gonna be a very busy year for figure collecting. So at the moment, I do have like 102 figures, which is not a lot to some collectors. However, with 2025 coming in, I most likely will double the amount of my collection. So I'm gonna have to start looking for a lot of extra room. But anyways, like I said, since there are 87 figures, I think, on the pre-orders, it's gonna be a long video. So without further ado, let's get right to it and let's see what I have pre-ordered for the rest of the year and 2025. Alrighty, so as y'all can see here, I have my figure collection up. So as y'all can see here in the order part, I do have 86 figures already pre-ordered, which is a lot. But anyways, these figures have been ordered mostly throughout AmiAmi, and some are actually from Good Smile Global. I'll tell you which ones I got from Good Smile Global and as to why also. But anyways, so first up, let's go to AmiAmi. And here we have the first one, and this is for the month of November. So this one I believe is rescheduled. I don't remember if it was supposed to go out in September, I want to say. But yeah, anyways, this one's from Punishing Grave Raven Lamia, and it's a 1/7 scale. This one is by Punishing Grey Raven. I guess it's the actual company that does it. So I've never played this game, but however, when I saw this figure, I thought she looked gorgeous. It looks so good. It kind of reminds me a bit of the Maito style. And again, that price, 8,800 yen. Honestly, I feel like shipping's gonna be even more expensive than the figure itself for this one. But I already have an AmiAmi order, so I figure why not. So here we can see some of the pictures, and yeah, she looks good. Like I said, she kind of reminds me a bit of my Ito style when it comes to like the pose and the design style. Like I have a couple of the A through Z figures and kind of reminds me of that same style for some reason. But anyways, yeah, I've seen some people that already received this one since this one will release in China first, and she looks great. So yeah, that's the first one for the month of November. And then next up, we're gonna go for a figure of Zom 100, and this is Shizuka Mikuzaki, and it's a 1/7 scale, and it's by Design Coco. So this one, I actually pre-ordered her when I started watching Zom 100. I thought she was a great character, and I think at the moment I didn't have almost any pre-orders from AmiAmi, so I figured why not. But I don't know, as time has progressed, I kind of lost interest in the actual anime, and to be honest with you, I just don't like too much the way it looks. So here, as y'all can see, it's kind of like that wet look, if you will, like kind of like she's wet from after working out. And for some reason, I just don't like the shininess to it. Here in this picture, she actually looks pretty decent. However, like I said, I really kind of lost interest in the anime, so I don't justify spending that much money on it. So yeah, 17,000 yen, well, 18,000 almost. 1,000 yen. So it's very likely this one will be canceled. And if I remember correctly, I think this one was also postponed from September, I want to say. So yeah, that one most likely is going to be one of the canceled figures. So yeah, there's that one. And then next up, oh, Yuna Bunny Girl version. This is a 1/4 scale bunny, and it's by Bear Panda. So Bear Panda is a company I'm not too familiar with. I don't know if they're kind of new to the game or if it's a company that just kind of like renamed itself. But yeah, when I saw this one, 1/4 scale bunny for 9,600 yen, I was shook. You know, I'm so used to seeing freeing and their 33,000 yen bunny figures going out. So when I saw this one, I thought she looked phenomenal. What's it called? But yeah, so it is a 1/4 scale, but again, for under 10,000 yen, that's just ludicrous. But yeah, as y'all can see here in the manufacturer photos, she looks great, honestly. And again, this figure, apparently Bear Panda is a Chinese company. So this figure has actually already been released in China, and I saw a YouTuber, Kurorage, I'll include his name down below. But yeah, I saw him do an unboxing on her, and she turned out great. So yeah, so that's the advantage of following him, since he does get a lot of the figures that get released on the Chinese market. he gets them ahead of us, I can kind of look at them, see how they turn out, and then I can make my decision whether canceling or not. But yeah, this figure looks pretty good, and I like this a lot. Like, actually, they did so well with the attention to detail here that they actually included kind of like the, I guess, illustration of the original character here in like a real human being kind of picture. So yeah, I wonder how that's gonna look once I actually get it. But yeah, so yeah, this is a great figure. Like I said, quarter scale, under $10,000. That's just crazy. Like I said, it's most likely shipping's gonna be most expensive thing for this order, and more so because, again, this is a quarter scale, and then we also have the Lamia one, which is probably gonna be a big ass box. So there's that one. That's still also for November. And then next, we do have this one from Honkai Star Rail, and it's Tingyun. And this is a 1/10 scale, and it's by Maito. So this one, I don't know why, but I think Maito suddenly started releasing these Honkai figures that were 1/10 scale. So when I saw it for like $35 US, 5,200 yen, I thought it was a great price, even though it's very tiny, because like it's a 1/10. I figured, why not, you know, for 5,200 yen, I think it's worth the gamble. Just kind of put it like as this says gift plus, so I guess it could be given as a little gift for someone. But again, it could be like a little decoration for your gaming desk or whatever, especially to play Honkai. So yeah, I did pick that one up. Here we'll see the pictures. So yeah, up close, she looks pretty good. Again, for a 1/10 scale, that's a lot of detail. It looks pretty decent. And again, it's 5,500 yen, which is a very good price. So yeah, she looks pretty good here. But however, I kind of lost interest with Honkai Star Rail. I just started playing it when it was released, and I kept playing it for a bit. I like the character design overall. However, I lost complete interest in the game, especially now so that I've been playing Withering Waves a lot. So yeah, so most likely this will be canceled. Again, it's not that much money, but since my order for December is pretty stacked, I'm trying to save a little money for this one. So most likely this is one I'm gonna cancel as well. Now, this one's one that I'm really hesitant. I don't know what to do with this one. I don't know whether to keep it or cancel it. So Prince Eugen, it's a 1/7 scale by Apex. So this one, she looks great. She looks phenomenal. Like, it's just a great figure. Price 24,000. It's kind of high, but for the detail and how dynamic it is, I think it's a very fair price. So the reason as to why I'm so skeptical about this figure is because I was first thinking of picking up the race figures from this lineup, and it's Prince, and it's also, I think, in Baltimore, I want to say. However, I still haven't gotten in Baltimore. I know she sells kind of expensive in the aftermarket, so that's one that I've been trying to pick up first before I even get Prince. However, I know Prince is going to be, it's already sold out on AmiAmi, so I have a feeling it's going to skyrocket on the aftermarket. So that's the only reason as to why I'm skeptical whether canceling mine or not, but I think it's pretty pricey. So Prince, and then another figure that I'm going to talk about in a couple minutes are two figures that I'm still debating which one to cancel, or canceling both. Honestly, like I said, it's just November hasn't been a good month to me, not to mention there was a little extra expenses I had to deal with. So yeah, this one's one that I'm still considering. So yeah, the pictures look great. She looks gorgeous. She looks freaking beautiful up close also. So yeah, look, yeah, that face, she looks gorgeous. And a little under boob in there. So yeah, she looks great, but again, I still don't have Baltimore. So that was the main reason as to why I intended to pick this one up, because I was hoping that I would have Baltimore by now, but I haven't. So we'll see what I do. And it does include an acrylic diorama, I want to say. So yeah, there's that one. She's pretty nice, but we'll see. Now this one for sure I'm not gonna cancel. First, it's an Nendoroid, and it's of Taiga, what's it called? The Palm Top Tiger from Toradora. So this one's a re-released Nenjo. I have seen a couple of videos already of her unboxing, and the only main reason as to why I've seen those videos is because it does come in the new Nendoroid boxing, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you all have seen videos about how they changed their entire packaging for the Nendoroids and no longer including the plastic blisters. So yeah, I've seen a couple of videos of people unboxing her. Zuko for sure has done this one, I remember, because I know he's a big fan of Taiga. But yeah, this one's one that I really wanted. But yeah, this one's definitely one I will not cancel. And again, it is a pop-up parade. They're not too expensive. It's an Android. It's an Android, so they're not that expensive. And yeah, like I said, I've seen the videos of her unboxing, and she does look pretty good. In my opinion, she looks a little bit better than the original. The only thing that kind of like is missing is just the little extras that would come with it. But like I remember from Zuko's video, he did mention that if you get it directly, I think from the Good Smile company, you do get like a little extra base with the little tiger in there, the little palm top tiger. So yeah, there's that. But unfortunately, I mean, I think that's sold out already on the Good Smile company website. But anyways, yeah, I'm still getting that one for sure. Now, this is the other one I was talking about. This is the one that I'm debating between canceling that one or Prince, which the way things look, it's most likely I'll keep this one. So this one is Roselia from the Demon Sword Master Excalibur Academy. It's a 1/7 scale by Katie Cole. So I have never actually seen this anime. I know I had it in my watch list in Shanghai Dive. However, I never really got to it. And honestly, I pre-ordered the figure because she just looks so good. It looks kind of dynamic, very colorful, and it is a military outfit. I don't know if y'all are familiar, but I do like to buy military outfit girls for some reason. So yeah, this one was one of them. The price is pretty high, 26,000 yen, which now that I think about it, I think it's gone down. I think when I pre-ordered her, I did pre-order her for almost 30,000, I would say. But I can't remember. But anyways, yeah, as y'all can see here in the pictures, she looks pretty nice. Like it looks like it's gonna be a great figure. Let's see if I can get a close up. Oh, there we go. Look at that face. She looks gorgeous. Oof, yeah, she looks good. And silver haired. I love silver haired characters. So yeah, this figure, I think it's gonna stand out quite a bit. I mean, so will the Prince, Eugene one, but I don't know. It's just this figure. One other thing that's keeping me from canceling this one, aside the fact that I do like her, it's the fact that even though it's an expensive figure, I don't know, I have a feeling that this one's gonna turn out pretty good. I don't know why, but then again, it is available for pre-orders, taking pre-orders still. So I wonder if it might tank on the aftermarket, and if it might be best just for me to cancel it and then try to look for her on the aftermarket when she tanks, if she does. So I don't know, I'm still debating on this one. So you guys let me know what you think on this one. This one's a pretty, it's a one that I don't think it's very popular. So I'm just curious about what you think of this figure. Alrighty, so next up, I had to bring up the Crunchyroll website for this one. So this figure, I was not actually planning on getting this one until later down the year. So I should go back. So this figure was actually supposed to be released on October 31st on the Crunchyroll website. It did say that it's a Crunchyroll exclusive, and it is Ace, Fire Fist Ace, and Luffy and the Portrait Pirate Neo Maximum, and it's a 1/7 scale. So it is a very, very, very good figure. As y'all can kind of see here on the close-ups, man, Mega House. Oof. They outdid themselves with this figure of Luffy and Ace. Like the detail just looks gorgeous. And then not too long ago, I did an unboxing on the Yamato, also from the Maximum lineup, and she looked great. And look at that close-up of the hat of Luffy and his face, his muscle definition. Like, oh, it's just a great figure. They did a phenomenal job on this one. Look at Ace. Oh my God, look at the muscles, man. He looks so good. So does Luffy. It's just a phenomenal figure. Like as soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted it. I've been meaning to get a good Ace figure for a while, one with like flames and everything, you know, showing his Mera Mera no Mi fruit. However, I haven't found one that I genuinely like. There's one by Mega House I also like. However, that one's like super expensive on the aftermarket, so I've been able to get it. But this one is, I would say it's not too expensive, but it is. It's $240 US in Crunchyroll. So I think it's like 30-something thousand yen, I want to say, like 33,000, 36,000. But that's kind of on par with a lot of Mega House figures that are like of this lineup, if you will. So that's the only thing. However, this one, since it is on Crunchyroll here in the United States, it is free shipping. And shipping tends to be pretty quick here in the US, at least when it comes to domestics. So yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with the price, I want to say. $240, which is like I said, 33,000 yen, 36,000 yen, give or take. 36,000. It is a good amount, however, excluding shipping, which on a figure this good, this big, it's most likely gonna be like, we're talking like 80,000 yen shipping alone. So yeah, 80,000, 8,000 yen shipping. So I think it's a good deal. It's a good deal, shipping included and everything. I think it was a very fair price. And then I do have actually already a Crunchyroll account, and I'm a mega fan, I want to say, so I do get like 15% off. So there was that. So I did pick that one up. for, I think I paid like 232 total for it. That one will be released on December 6th, according to Crunchyroll, but we'll see because it was already delayed from October 31st. Now, next up, back to Ami, we do have one of Anne Takamaki from Persona 5. So I've never actually played Persona. I know Gwen from Gwen Collects plays it a lot, and she's like a diehard fan of the game, and I know she collects a lot of Persona figures, and that honestly, she's the only reason, Gwen, as to why I actually like been considering playing Persona, because I mean she swears by it, so I'm just curious to play that game. And the characters actually look pretty good. And then so yeah, when I saw the figures, I've actually kind of just on figures alone, like I said, I haven't played the game. I do like Anne. So yeah, and then I saw that I think this one was already released in the past, I want to say. I could be wrong. Let me see if it says anything here at the bottom. It doesn't say anything. First, oh yeah, no, it says first release edition, so I guess not. But anyways, this one's by the Fat Company 17 scale, and 20,000 yen. I think it's kind of expensive for what it is, honestly. It's just Anne kind of throwing kind of like a little kiss and a nice little pose, and the base just seems to be like almost transparent red with some shape, probably the Persona, yeah, the Persona logo at the bottom, I want to say. Like I said, I haven't played the game, so I'm not familiar with it, but yeah, she looks pretty good though, all things considered. That's the only reason as to why I pre-ordered her. And there's a couple of other figures down here of Persona that I might consider eventually picking up. However, right now I've kind of fallen into the rabbit hole of what's it called, To Love Ru. So I'm probably gonna start buying a lot of figures for that, which I'll get that to eventually. But yeah, there's that one. That one is the other figure from December, and then I'm getting that one from Ami. So next up, an Ami still. So it's another re-release of Kurisu Mikase, Steins Gate, and this is a 1/8 scale by Kotobukiya. So this one is, like I said, it's a re-release, and it's for 12,110 yen. So $77 according to this thing. So yeah, like I said, so earlier in the year, I want to say it was earlier in the year or end of last year, they did release that Good Smile Company Kurisu with all the screens, all the computer monitors and that. And unfortunately, that one kind of got exploded on the aftermarket, and I was never able to get it. But I've always been kind of a fan of Kurisu and Steins Gate, so I've been kind of like wanting a Kurisu figure. So yeah, since I was not able to get that one with the monitors, I was looking for this one on the aftermarket. However, eventually I just saw that there was an announcement for a re-release on it, so I got it. I picked this one up, and this one again is for December. So 12,000 yen, I don't know, it might be a little pricey, but we'll see. And then next up, we got this one, official from Genshin Impact, and it's a 1/7 scale by Alter. So this one, 28,000 yen. So yeah, this one I'm canceling. The reason being is I don't play Genshin anymore. I've been kind of like too hooked on Wuthering Waves now that it's taken my main focus. So I really don't play with Genshin Impact anymore. So I know, yeah, I fall into the rabbit hole of Wuthering Waves. However, I do still have a couple of figures here in my collection. And like I said, I was thinking of keeping this one on my pre-order, but again, it's almost 30,000 yen, and for a figure that, even though I'm pretty sure she's gonna turn out great, I just don't justify spending so much money on a figure that I know I'm not gonna appreciate as much. So yeah, I mean, apparently she's very popular because I mean the pre-orders have already closed, so I mean I guess she's all sold out already. But yeah, she looks good. I'm not gonna say she doesn't, and I think I pre-ordered the one with like the bonus, I want to say, with the extra faceplates. So yeah, but like I said, I just don't justify spending 30,000 yen almost on a figure that I'm not all too convinced about, just because I don't play Genshin Impact anymore. So there's that. Then the next up, like I said, December, I forgot to mention, December is like, I have like 14, 15 figures, I want to say. So yeah, it's going to be the worst month of the year for sure, and probably the worst of 2025. Yeah, I'm already looking at probably, I want to say like 300,000 yen total for the entire year. Maybe. Ugh, horrible. Anyways, so next up we do have this one, My Dress Up Darling, Marin Kitagawa, and this one by Max Factory. It's Kitagawa, the waifu, the ultimate waifu. This figure, I'm gonna go crazy when this figure comes in. So I already do have the Aniplex with like her doing a little winky motion in the school uniform. But when I saw the Mega House one, the Max Factory one, I thought she looked gorgeous. She looks phenomenal. This one, Great figure, 16,000 yen, very well justified. I want to say it's 107 US dollars, not too bad at all. This one I actually pre-ordered it from the Good Smile global site because of the flat rate shipping. I already know I have a big ass order for Ami, so it was kind of like a moot point, at least when it comes to saving on the shipping cost. However, with Good Smile Global, I believe it's very, very hard for you to cancel figures in comparison to Ami, which is a little bit more lenient, more understanding, depending on your cancellation ratios. You guys can correct me in the comments because I cancel a bit, but not that much in Ami to get banned or anything like that. But anyways, yeah, so I knew this one is a guaranteed 100%. I will not cancel. No matter what, I will find the money for this one. So I got it through Good Smile Global, and that one will be automatically, my card will be charged automatically. So this one, it's probably gonna be one of my favorite of the whole of December, and that's a lot considering that I have a lot of figures, but it's Kitagawa. So what can I say? She's gorgeous, and I love this figure. So yeah, let's just go through the pictures real quick. I'm pretty sure you all are familiar with this figure. If you do like my Dress Up Darling and Marine, gorgeous, freaking gorgeous Marine. Oh my God, that close-up of Marine, I'm obsessed with this one. What can I say? Marine Kitagawa, the waifu. But yeah, I mean, there's so much to say. Again, y'all know I'm a simp for Marine Kitagawa, so I have a bias. What can I say? So let's continue with that one. And then next up, another one that's maybe on par for being the best of the month. Miku Magical Mirai 2023 by Design Coco. This one got delayed from July. I was pissed because July was my birthday month, and I was expecting this figure to be the highlight of my birthday. She got fucking canceled to freaking, well, not canceled, delayed to freaking December. So I was pissed. Now, they haven't said anything about this one if it might get delayed again, which is gonna piss me off for sure if it does, because this one looks so good. It is just such a good Miku figure. It's like so different than the traditional Mikus that I've seen, even though Miku has like so many different styles. But this one I feel like it's very, very unique. It's not like a rock style. It's not like Asian kimono outfit or anything like that. It's kind of like a pop diva style. I heard somebody calling it like the Rihanna Miku or something like that. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, she looks so good. The colors are so vibrant, so dynamic. The kind of the smile looks kind of like almost like, I want to say like, based on the pale skin, it kind of looks like she almost has like little fangs. But look at even the hair. The freaking hair, oh my God, it's so long, vibrant red, and it kind of has these little loops to kind of separate it. It just looks so good, man. This figure is just gonna be so good. I can already tell, as long as they don't drop the ball, I don't think it's gonna disappoint. Now, the biggest disappointment I will most likely expect from this one is another freaking delay. But yeah, I hope I'm not jinxing myself on that one. Yeah, the price on that one is 27,000 yen, but it just looks so freaking good. I don't care. And I think it's a fair price for all things considered. So yeah, there's that one. Then next up we have this one, Steins Gate, another Kuriso Mikase figure, 1/7 scale figure, and this one's by Good Smile Art Shanghai. So this is also another one that I picked up on Good Smile Global. So like I said, I've been looking for some Kuriso figures. I've been wanting the one with the monitors, which I'll talk about later. The rerun that I talked about earlier, and then they released this one. I also want the bunny, but I still haven't found that one for a good price. But yeah, when I saw this one, I thought she looked gorgeous. To be honest with you, I'm not too big yet on the wedding dress figures. At the moment, I'm trying to start getting into kimono figure collection. However, yeah, when I saw this one, I just thought that she looks so good, especially that close-up. Let's see if we get a picture of her face. Gorgeous face. I think that's one of the most perfect Kuriso faces, that I've seen on a figure. Even more so, I would say boldly, even more so than that one with Good Smile Company with the monitors. I think just the face, at least on this one, just looks phenomenal. So yeah, I did pick up this one from Good Smile Global directly because, again, flat rate shipping of like $15 to $20 or something like that. And since I wasn't too sure about this one, how much shipping was going to come out to on this one, let me see if it's single shipment on this one. It does say here, shipping costs for this item may be high due to package size. So yeah, I already know it's gonna be a big ass box, which is already gonna be a big ass order for December. However, I didn't wanna have like 4 or 5 packages come in from Ami. So with this, at least I guarantee that it's gonna be like at least only $20 shipping, which I already pre-ordered, like I said, on Good Smile Global. So so yeah, just another tip in case y'all plan to get some figures as well. It's a good idea to take a look at Good Smile Global for flat rate shipping, which is like 20 bucks usually. So size is not really an issue there. So next up, we got an Akane Kadokawa, and that's a 1/7 scale. Wait, is it 1/7 scale? I want to say, yeah, it is a 1/7 scale. It didn't include it in the name, and it's from Oshinoko. So yeah, Kadokawa Katie Cole, I'm very familiar with their work. I do have a couple of figures from Oshinoko that are made from Katie Cole Kadokawa, and they're pretty decent. So I do like to collect Oshinoko figures a bit. I am a very huge fan of the show, except the ending freaking sucked. Spoiler already for y'all. But yeah, so yeah, from Oshinoko, I really like a lot of the characters. So yeah, I do like Kane Kadokawa. I think this figure looks perfect. It's from like episode 6, I want to say, episode 7. I just love that scene with like the sparkle eyes and everything, which we can see, I think, here. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. With the sparkle eyes. There we go, stars in the eyes. I did order the one with the bonus faceplates, so I will get that. That will come in, and then it also kind of has this. So I don't know if it's kind of like a frame, like a picture frame, which a lot of different scenes from Oshinoko and Akane and her time with Yuki and all those. So yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a good one for sure. But yeah, let's see, what was the price? So the price, 23,000. It was expensive. So yeah, I don't know if it was because it was a special edition one, but yeah, I did order that one as well. So that is also for December. The next one, woof, Chef's Kiss, Yukino Yukonoshita from My Teen Romantic Snafu. So this is a 1/6 scale by Get Smile Company. This figure, like I said, Chef's Kiss, simplistic but gorgeous, super well detailed. At least on the prototype pictures, it's just so perfect. It's like Yukino in the flesh. She just looks perfect, like that cold, I wouldn't say a smile, but it really isn't a smile. It's just kind of like that face expression of Yukino. And if you're familiar with the anime, she is not very expressive, at least in her face. But yeah, it looks gorgeous. Look at that gorgeous smile. And the outfit, very well detailed. You can see some good shading on the back there. And the scarf, it has some kind of like Christmas design to it. Again, the smile is the highlight of this figure. Simplistic, freaking gorgeous. Like honestly, with the scarf, her pale skin and everything, it honestly makes you feel like you're outside in the winter with the cold and everything, even though she's wearing a skirt. But yeah, like I think this is just the perfect example of Yukino Yukonoshita, and I love this figure so freaking much. So I did pre-order this one. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be a Hail Mary. It's gonna be such a good figure. And again, 1/6 scale. I do love me some big figures. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be very happy with this one. It's 20,000 yen, which I think is pretty fair considering it's a 1/6 scale. Even though, like I said, it's not pretty, it's nothing dynamic or anything. It's just her just standing, but it's just so good in quality that I think I'm gonna be quite satisfied with this figure. And then next up, we got this one, and this one's Marin Kitagawa, and it's the Slippery Girls full graphic t-shirt version, and it's an Android, 6,200 yen. So yeah, I still haven't gotten the swimsuit Nendoroid of Marin Kitagawa. However, when I saw this one, I think she looked pretty cute, and I like the face expressions, especially this last one over here. Let's see if I can see it. Let me bring up the pictures and bigger. Here we go. So here she's wearing the Shizuku-tan figure, t-shirt, and it looks pretty good. I like the face expressions, honestly, on this one, especially this one. Especially this one with like the little kind of, what's it called, like strap cover up, and that looks like to be an actual strap, which is pretty nice. And then this one, she looks kind of mischievous and cute. Shizuku Koroi in the back, I didn't notice that actually. And then what? There's like a little diorama on the back. I wonder if that's included. Let me take a look at that one. I need to see this. Does it include the diorama off the back? I don't think so. It just says main figure and base. So why did they include that kind of little diorama on the back? I am very curious. I'm gonna check out the Good Smile Company site just to see if there is that is a bonus. Company, let's see, let's take a look over here. Yeah, I gotta see this. I'm just very curious. Come on. Oh. Okay, let's see. Huh. It does not say that it includes that little diorama on the back. Huh. Images around. Yeah, it does not say that it has that little diorama on the back, so which is interesting. Honestly, I think that was just whatchamacallit, like a little gimmick, like to display her. Oh no, wait. So it does say here that she is displayed here with the included inner paper board packaging, image for illustrative purposes. So, oh wow, that's nice. So this little kind of like back diorama is like on the inside packaging. So yeah, wow, that is pretty sweet. I like that a lot. So yeah, so that is included actually. That little diorama is part of the inside of the box, which you guys can just take out and display her as so. So yep, there's that. That was a nice little treat. I did not expect that. That looks pretty cute. I'll definitely do that when I get her in December. So yeah. So next up, I think we're reaching the end of December. So I do have this pop-up parade, and it's a Miku, racing Miku. Honestly, I think this Miku looks so good for a pop-up parade in 5,000 yen. Great price, 32 US dollars. So actually, a little funny story with this one. I didn't realize that I actually ordered 2 of these by accident. I think when I saw her, when she was released up for pre-order, I ordered her immediately, and then I guess I totally forgot that I had already done so. That's the bad thing with Ami. It doesn't, well, it does tell you, I guess, that it was that you had already ordered it if you try to combine it, but I guess I wasn't paying attention because I had a couple of figures that was adding to my order. But anyway, so I do have 2 for this one that I pre-order, and honestly, I don't know whether to cancel the other one or not, because again, it's like 32 US dollars. Look at that close-up of the pop-up parade. The hell? Honestly, they just look so good. I'm very glad, honestly. It's a good time for y'all to get into figure collecting if you're just starting out. Honestly, I feel like the quality of the figures just keeps getting better as time progresses. And yes, while scale figures are going up drastically in cost, I have a feeling it's a good time to be a budget figure collector. Honestly, pop-up parades, price figures, the title lineup of Furyu, they're coming up with great figures at very, very budget prices. So shoot, what the fuck was that? Oh, that was my Duolingo notification telling me to learn more Japanese. Sorry about that. But yeah, look at this close-up. What the hell? She just looks so freaking gorgeous, and a pop-up parade of that. So y'all can compare this one to the actual Racing Miku skill figure that I will show. I do have her later in the year. But yeah, man, highly recommend this one for sure. Let me see if she's still available. Yeah, she is available for pre-order. So it's one I definitely recommend, y'all, especially if you're trying to save some money and have some good figures. This is freaking phenomenal. Honestly, I wish they had done this one as an L version or an XL. Shoot, if it was a freaking XL, I would have gotten it for sure. So yeah, there's that one. That one's a good one. Like I said. Now this one's it's a pretty funny one. I think it's out at One Fest, I want to say, or Wonder. One Hobby, I can't remember which one, but I did see this one. It's the Kana Arima, and it's the Salt Lick one. It's the genius child actor who likes baking soda. So they always joke around with like her when being a child actor, and there's like this little scene in Oshinoko with her like leaking the baking soda, and I thought it was just pretty cute. I don't expect this figure to be too big or too good in quality. Honestly, it looks like it's more of a gimmick, but honestly, the price is not bad. 3,300 yen, $21. I think it's a pretty nice one. Good smile, art shine guy, and yeah, like I said, I don't expect much from it, but then again, it's a nice little gimmick. It's a funny one, and I just like it, like I said. And for the cost, I think it's a very good figure to pick up, especially if you collect Oshinoko figures. So yeah, there's that one. Let's see where we're at. Oh, Lilio. 2.5 dimensional seduction. So yeah, so I am following 2.5 dimensional seduction on High Dive, and I already know I'm going to be reading the manga as soon as I'm done watching the actual anime. So I am trying to collect a lot of 2.5 dimensional seduction. I mean, like y'all know, I'm a sim for Marin Kitagawa and the cosplay scene, and this one is a cosplay anime, and I think the characters look great. If I'm being honest, I do prefer Ririza, which is like the girl that cosplays Lilio, more than actual Lilio in her cosplay form. However, I saw the Mega House was releasing this one, so I did pick her up. Like I said, I am trying to collect as many figures of 2.5 dimensional seduction as I can. I still haven't gotten any of the, what's it called, price figures, but I've seen that they look pretty darn good, if I'm being honest with y'all. So yeah, I might consider picking some of those price figures just to add them to my collection for the time being. However, I do have a few like scale figures, and I say scale because some are non-scale, up for pre-order for 2025. But yeah, this one's pretty good. She looks pretty good, pretty cute. Let me see the price, 22,000 yen. Yeah, it's kind of pricey, but then it is Mega House, so I have high expectations for the quality of their work with this one. So yeah, that's Lilio from 2.5. Next up, it's gonna be for January. Now, for this next figure, I still haven't ordered this one. This is Megumin, and this is by the Shibuya Scramble, Eastream company. I already have the Megumin Explosion. Y'all can't see it, but she's over there. You can check her out in my room tour if you haven't done so yet. But anyways, yeah, I do have the Megumin Explosion by Eastream. One of my favorite figures from my entire collection, hands down. Perfect figure. I was on the hunt for it, and I'm so happy I have her. She's never leaving my collection. But I saw this one. It's another take on Megumin, and she looks pretty cute actually in this one. It's also, again, by the Eastream company, so you can imagine, big ass box, expensive ass shipping, and the price is pretty high. Right now, I'll take a look at the price. But yeah, look at that close up on her face. She looks gorgeous. Here, the little magic effect, it looks pretty well detailed, pretty Eastream. Shibuya Scramble, they do always a phenomenal job, honestly. I'm a very big fan of Eastream. However, the only thing I just never like is honestly their prices and their shipping costs, because the boxes are always huge. 30,000 yen, almost 28,600, pretty pricey, but for Eastream, I think it's fairly justified. I have high expectations of this one. I still haven't ordered it, and it's still available for pre-order. So the reason as to I haven't ordered it is because I think I'm on like at 120,000 yen for the month of January. And like I said, for freaking December, I'm already at 300,000 yen. So yeah, there goes all my overtime, everything that I'm gonna work during the holidays. That's all going to my figures and my collection, which I'm okay with, of course. That's the reason as to why I'm picking up the overtime at work. But anyways, yeah, this one is one I'm still undecided. And the reason as to why is because honestly, shipping. I already know that this one, shipping's gonna be brutal. So if any of y'all have experience with purchasing Shibuya Scramble figures from another vendor that isn't Ami and that has a good affordable shipping, please let me know. Please let me know, because I do plan to pick it up eventually, hopefully. Preferably if it's a pay later option, I would rather do so, like in game and all those. But again, shipping is the biggest one, because I already know it's gonna be a big ass figure. So we'll see on this one. I might pick her up and cancel a few from January, but we'll see. This one, I just decided to add it to this video because it's very likely I will pick it up, knowing me and my love for Eastream figures. So yeah. Now next up, we have one that they canceled from December, and it's Noshiro from Azure Lane. It's a 1/7 scale, and it's in a maid outfit. This one's gorgeous. It's a freaking gorgeous figure of Noshiro from Azure Lane. I don't play Azure Lane, but this figure, phenomenal. Just look at that. Come on, y'all. Maid outfit, gorgeous. Base, clean base. Nothing crazy, but it looks clean as hell. Look at that gorgeous smile. She's, I think, an Oni. She has the little horns in there, but oh Jesus Christ, she just looks freaking gorgeous up close. Yeah, this figure is just perfection. Wow, little fan service there. Yeah, like I said, damn, they included a shit ton of freaking photos. No, Shiro close. That's the close-up right there. Freaking gorgeous. Look at that gorgeous smile. Oh, chef's kiss. Gorgeous figure right here. Have high expectations. Yes, I definitely won't cancel this one. This is probably gonna be one of my favorite for January, maybe. So yeah, Noshiro. Price 22,800 yen, and it's by Alice Glint. I've never heard of that company actually. So if y'all have any experience, or if you mind telling me what company is that, do let me know in the comments, because I have no freaking clue what company that is. So yeah, Noshiro, gorgeous. Next up, Shinpei. Yes, Shinpei from Summertime Rendering. Yeah, so I should just say it right now. I did get this one because it's a set. Finally, they actually heard our call, Good Smile Arts Shanghai, and they released a set of the guy and the girl. And let me bring up the pictures. There's Shinpei. There it is. Both characters from Summertime Rendering, both couple. Freaking finally. And now this is the caveat though. If you like Shinpei, or if you like her, which I can't remember her freaking name. I do have her there, Ushio Kufune. Yeah, if you like either one independently, you can get them independently. Like I said, I did bring up the link. Let me see, that one was 16,800 yen. So both are 16,800 yen, 1/7 scale. However, as y'all can see on the base, let me see, let me bring it up. As y'all can see the base, it's a half freaking base. So it looks freaking weird. It's pretty freaking obvious that this goes in a circle. So if you pick up only one of the characters, bear in mind that freaking base is gonna look freaking weird. I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want with your money, but to me, it just looks a little bit odd. And I'm pretty sure it was intended with that purpose in mind, because they knew that if they did the weird half base, you were gonna be inclined to get the other half. And they've been pretty smart, a lot of companies. I can't remember which is the company that did the free rent figure with, what's it called? The free rent figure, I'll add a picture of it. But anyways, that figure, it was separated into 2 parts. So it was pretty obvious if you only got one part, because it was like literally split in that middle. And it was pretty obvious that you needed the other part to complete the set with Fern. So yeah, it's pretty obvious that you need to get the set on this one. But again, they do price them at 16,800 yen each. So if you want to get them both, it's going to be like 33,600. I want to say if my math is correct. But yeah, overall, pretty good figure. I like Shinpei. The character, he looks actually a little bit more mature. I don't remember seeing him looking this mature looking, but looks pretty good. And it's freaking set. Like I said, I'm pretty obsessed with the fact that a lot of figure manufacturers don't release sets. I still haven't gotten a Gojo figure, like an actual scale figure. I know I have the Nendoroid, but I do want Gojo so he can be alongside all my Kitagawas, or well, just one Kitagawa figure. So yeah, they sold me immediately after they released the set. They got me, and I had to get both of them. So yeah, now those are the set from Summertime Rendering. So if you plan to get those both, just know it's gonna cost you like close to 34,000 yen to get the set. So I did pick those up. And then this one's, I got these ones a while back, the Girls from Lines figures, 1/7 scale by Hobby Max. So Hobby Max tends to be an expensive brand in my personal experience. I know that they do what's called the Radio Ava lineup, and that's one of the reasons as to why I was inclined to pick these up. I'm a very big fan of like the fashion lineup. So back then, I don't think when I ordered these, what's it called, Girls Frontline figures, I don't think I had anything on January 2025. And now that it's pretty stacked, yeah, I'm canceling this one. She looks good, like again, kind of fashionable, but I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me now that I like really look at it. I don't know. At least this one, I'm probably gonna cancel it. Like I said, I mean, 28,000 yen. These are expensive as hell for what it is. Yeah, it's gonna be canceled for sure. So there's that. Then next up, another Girls from Line UMP 45. And this one, again, 27,000 yen. This one I'm keeping. Actually, she looks pretty darn good. She looks cute. The outfit is on point. So yeah, I think this one's one I will keep. Parentheses on keep. I'm not too sure yet, but it's very likely that I will keep it. Look, she just looks good. Very fashionable outfit. I prefer this outfit definitely more over so the other characters. She looks pretty good. I like the shoes. Yeah, this one's one that I'm most likely gonna keep. She looks pretty darn good. And there they both are. So there's actually a set. I think there's like 3 more, I wanna say. And I think I did pick up another one, but I can't remember. So yeah, Girls from Line, I don't know, 28,000. It's expensive, but this one I like, so I'm keeping this one. It's also January. Okay, so on still for January, we do have Takao from Azure Lane, 1/6 scale, and it's by Anigame. So I don't have any personal experience with Anigame. However, this figure looks pretty darn good. 15,900 yen, 100 US dollars, give or take, depending on conversion. She looks pretty good actually, and it's like an office setting figure. Business casual, business formal. And oof, look at that. She looks good. She looks freaking gorgeous. Yeah, I like this one. Like I said, 15,000 yen, that close up. Oh, that shirt is really working that button. So yeah, this one looks pretty good. It's in an office setting. So yeah, I like it. I'm keeping this one. Then next up, ooh, This one, I'm surprised that it's still available for pre-orders, and it's Lucy Harfilia from Fairy Tail, and it's a Puppet Parade, but this one's a the Natsu costume. So I just like this take. My personal opinion, looks pretty good. Oh, I forgot to mention this is from the L lineup, so it's a little bit bigger than your average Puppet Parade, which I do like. But yeah, so this one, I like the fact that she's wearing an Natsu outfit in a little bit more of a provocative way, I would say. Well, who knows? Natsu also doesn't wear a shirt, so I guess she's really dressed like Natsu. But of course, she's showing a little cleavage in there. She looks good. The only thing I will say is that I don't expect that much. I can already tell kind of from the prototype pictures, at least the hair. It kind of looks pretty flat, no good creasing, no good shadowing. Not that good shadowing on the skin and the skin, what's it called, the muscle lines or anything like that. Yeah, the hair, I can already tell here. Let me do a little zoom in. Yeah, I can kind of tell there that the paint job is gonna be very flat with no shading and no kind of sculpting there. So yeah, like I said, it is a Puppet Parade, so I don't expect them to go above and beyond when it comes to the detail. And it is a little under 8,000 yen, so it's not that cheap, but it is an L, so it compares to a 1/7 scale. So there's this one. I just like the whole concept of the Natsu outfit and her blushing face, which I like a lot. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm picking this one up. That one's staying. And next up, oof. This one's gonna be a hit. I already know. It's a Sakura Miku, and it's the Hanami outfit version. It's a 1/6 scale by the Good Smile company. Now, this one I think I pre-ordered from Good Smile Global as well, so it's a flat rate shipping for this one. Yeah, again, the comment right there. Shipping cost for this item may be higher than due to package size. So I already know this one's gonna be a pricey one to ship, but good thing I got it from Good Smile Global. So yeah, let's take a look at pictures. Actually, there's a shit ton of them. Yeah, I like the colors. I like the colors, the white and the light pink. It just works, the whole Sakura. Oh my God, it looks so good. And look at that little kind of jacket, the little kind of hat. Man, this figure is gonna be good. I have a feeling they're gonna do a phenomenal job on this one. Yeah, oh yeah, she looks good. Oh, I like that base. Oh wow, it kind of has some like blue sky with some cherry blossom trees there, and it says Sakura Miku when they're like on a signature. Oh, that's pretty cute. I like this a lot actually. I didn't know this then. And then here for a little kind of like color, they did add some cherries with some kind of like metallic gold in there for the bows. That's pretty nice. So yeah, this one's a good one. I like it a lot. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna turn out great. Even the purse you see with the little cherry and the little metallic gold kind of bow. Again, oh, that base looks so good. Let me see. Let's see if I can do a close-up. Oh yeah, Sakura Miku. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Oh, I like what they did here with the backdrop. I might have to do something similar for my displays, even though I still haven't done any of that display fancy backdrops on my display cases, which I should start doing that now. So Sakura Miku, that one's a good one. Okay, next up, are we still in January? Yeah, shit, we're still in January. Forgot how big my January haul was. So for this one, next up, we have an Oshinoko, and it's a Ruby Hoshino figure. It's a 1/6 scale figure by DMM Factory, and it's the Buzraze fashion version. So I'm just gonna call him fashion version. This one's pricey, 27,500 yen, DMM Factory. Now I've seen a lot of what's it called, prototype figures for DMM Factory, but I'm not familiar with them. I don't know, it might have been another company that just got renamed and rebranded. So y'all can tell me in the comments if you know anything about that, because I don't. But yeah, on this one, like I said, I do like to collect Oshinoko figures. So before we continue, I should point out that their DMM Factory did release their fashion lineup in their like 1/6 scale, and Good Small Company released their date version figures, which also look pretty darn good. And I don't remember, those are also 1/6 scale figures. So DMM Factory's figures are a lot more expensive than the Good Smile ones. But I did end up ordering both sets. The why? Because like I said, they're sets and they just work. They look great together, like the whole set of what's it called, Ruby. It's Ruby, Memsho, and Kanarima. So I got the 3 for both companies, spread out throughout the months. But yeah, for now, this is the first one. I like the outfit. I don't know how I feel about the mouth. Let's see if we can get a good close-up of the freaking mouth. I don't know. There's something about that freaking mouth that just looks a bit off. I think they could have done better with that mouth. Oof, I don't know. If it wasn't for the outfit, I might be inclined to cancel this one. Shoot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here you can see the day version, but which I'll talk about in a bit. Ugh. That mouth, I'm not too sure about it, honestly. And then I don't know the stability of this little peg. Kind of feels like the entire, and it's kind of crooked at an angle. I don't know. This one, it looks like a tricky one. I think I'm gonna have to think about this one for a bit. Just because look at that freaking foot. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, look at that. That is where all the weight of the figure is resting. I mean, long term, I don't know how that plastic's gonna hold up. You know what I mean? After like 2-3 years. So I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what I decide on this one. But yeah, for now, I think that one's staying. And next up, where are we? Damn, still freaking January. So now we still have a Pop-Up Parade, and it's a Miku, and that's the Little Missing Stars version. Again, a Pop-Up Parade under 5,000 yen. Pretty good, pretty cute. Still available for pre-order if you're into Pop-Up Parades. I think they did a good job with this picture. Damn, it looks actually pretty good. Honestly, it's a meh. I thought she looked good. She looks cute. And honestly, the selling point was 5,000 yen. I don't know how I feel about this one. I think she's pretty good for the price. But then again, I have so many figures coming in that I'm not too impressed with this one, you know. So I don't know what I'll do about that one. I might just cancel it. But then again, it's only 5,000 yen. So we'll see. We'll see on that one. Alrighty. So next up, so we have this one. So the reason as to why I brought up the Crunchyroll site website is because I tried for some reason looking at this on Ami, the Senbon Sakura Miku 1/7 scale. Who's the manufacturer? Good Smile, I want to say. Oh, it doesn't say who the freaking manufacturer is. Design Coco. Okay. This is supposed to be released in February on Ami. However, when I was looking for the link for the actual figure, it took me to an item not found link for some reason. But I already have a pre-order, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know if anyone knows anything about this one, the Senbon Sakura. And it looks like in a military Senbon Sakura outfit. She looks great. It looks like a great figure. Has a nice little base. Military outfit. So, yep, you already know. Yeah, like I said, it looks like a great figure. Like, it's going to be a good one. Here it only tells me that's like $147 retail. Obviously, it shows me like a 5% discount. It should be 15% for my mega fan. Anyways, yeah. So it looks pretty good. Like I said, the hair, the green, it's a little different. Normal shade of green, but it looks good. It works great with the violet, kind of purplish, and the military outfit again. That's kind of my selling point. And I don't think it's too bad in terms of cost, but I really don't know why Ami doesn't have her on their site. But yeah, there's that one. That's for February. Then next up, we have False Night Under Ronin by Kadokawa, Katie Cole 1/7 scale. This one, it looks good. It looks freaking good. This figure, 27,500 yen, well justified. I think that's the price because I got the special edition one set, and it has some more stuff in it. Let me see. Let's get some close-ups of her. Oh, look at that skin-tight outfit. But then over here, kind of like a samurai style with the big-ass katana. And then that kind of Ronin hat, if you will. Kind of like the Raider from Mortal Kombat. Oh, she looks good. She looks freaking good. Yep. I like this one. I like, now that I think about it, actually, you'll kind of notice that I do have a couple figures with kind of like this Ronin katana and hat combination. I have a couple of figures like that. I have a Scarlet from Nikkei and another one. I don't remember the name, but yeah, I have a couple planned. But man, look at that freaking detail up close. Holy shit. That's a long ass katana. Yeah, this one looks good. The paint job looks great. And then here, without the hat, man, she just looks freaking gorgeous. Honestly, they didn't have to go all out with that face, but because I mean, she's gonna be displaying it with the hat. But if you want to, take off the damn hat. She looks freaking gorgeous here. Yeah, here at the bottom we can see it has this a little kind of like acrylic cube diorama that's gonna be included with the version I picked up. I think you can get like a version that has like a big ass like a frame poster. I think the original illustration, but it raises up the price a lot, and I mean like a lot. Let me see if I have it here. 50,000 yen. So from freaking 27,000 yen to 50,000 yen. That's crazy. And it includes this one. Let me show it to y'all. Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it for me at all. Yeah, too much money. Yeah, I'm not getting that one. The fancier version. I'm good with this. Now, okay, so now that's it for this month. And again, February. Sorry, we're still with February. Another Girls from Line UMP40. I'm canceling this one. 27,000 yen. Again, I already voiced my reasons for the other one as well. She looks cute. The outfit is not so great. And for 28,000 yen, yeah, that's canceled for sure. So yeah, that's a potential cancel. I know I overdid it and I shouldn't be doing that, but I don't know. I guess I'm playing with fire. I'm really kind of testing the limits of AmiAmi. Hopefully they're not too pissed at me for doing so. I try to keep my ratios high. If I pick up 10, I try to cancel less than at least like 3 or less. But you know what I mean? I mean, it comes with the territory. Otherwise, I would be a lot more hesitant, which I should, a little bit more, what's it called, critical about what I pre-order. But at the moment, I'm still not that stage in my collecting. So right now, if I see a figure, I like it, I pre-order it. And very likely, usually I tend to keep them. But if I don't, I don't. You know what I mean? I will pick up still a lot of figures from AmiAmi. So hopefully they don't get too mad at me and don't ban my account. But if so, so be it. I mean, it's a sign for me to stop spending so much money on figures. But hopefully they don't do that, of course, because I do love my figures, even though they cost a lot of money. But anyways, let's continue with then. Again, still with February. And it's another one of Oshinoko from DMM Factory. Again, 1/6 scale, and it's kind of Arima. This one looks a lot better, for sure. The mouth doesn't look freaking horrendous like Ruby's. 27,500 yen. Yeah, kind of pricey. Let's look at the pictures. She looks good. Again, simplistic, fashion lineup. Oh yeah, she looks good on the face, at least this one. Yeah, this one looks good. That's the thing, this one looks good. Honestly, only Ruby's mouth looks pretty freaking weird, but at least this one looks pretty solid. But yeah, if you don't like Oshinoko, I don't know why you would spend 28,000 yen. Like I said, it's a set. So what, you would have to get all 3, and it's what, 72,000 yen? Almost 74,000 almost with the 500. Yeah, like 74,000 to get all 3. So unless you really like Oshinoko, I don't really justify getting so many. If you really like Oshinoko a lot and you want to get these 3, of course you can, but I would recommend y'all to get the date versions instead if you gotta get either one of the other sets by Good Smile Company. And you'll see right now, I do have a couple, also, I have all 3 actually up for pre-order, I wanna say, or 2, I can't remember. But yeah, this one's good too, but it is pricey. Okay, now here's the last one. This is the reason as to why I'm keeping the freaking set from DMM Factory, Memsho. I freaking love Memsho as a character in Oshinoko. I wish they had more figures of Memsho, but however, since she's, even though she's the one of the main 3 of one of the 3 characters and members of what's called Bikomachi, this one, for some reason, they don't release that many figures of Memsho. This one looks phenomenal. I love Memsho. It's like 100% her, 26,120. Again, DMM Factory 1/6. Fashion lineup, I like the outfit. It says Memsho there. She's like holding her little face, her little phone, doing a little weird face, like a little expression. She is a YouTuber, so she's like, you know, throwing a little smile to her influencers. Again, the mouth looks a little weird, but aside from that, I can oversee it just because she's kind of like a Neko style character, which looks fine to me. But honestly, she just looks good. Again, I don't like that everything's like hanging on that damn leg. It seems too unbalanced. Hopefully they leave it like that and just reinforce like the base, like at least here on the inside of the figure, it's kind of super reinforced so it doesn't bend. But we'll see on that one. But yeah, this is the main reason why I'm keeping the DMM lineup, just because of Memsho, honestly. I know it's a stupid ass reason, but then again, I just love this figure and I don't want to cancel it and I don't want to have her alone without the entire set. So that's the reason why I'm keeping all 3. So there's that one, Memsho. Let's see what's next. Okay, now we're going into March. Marin Kitagawa month. You'll see the why. This one is the Marin Kitagawa Liz version, 1/6 scale by Alter. It's Alter. Freaking Alter always delivers. Alter is one of the top brands. I know a lot of collectors agree with me on this one, that Alter rarely fails to hit their mark. Looks pretty freaking good. It's Dress Up Darling, 26,000 yen. It's expensive, but she's freaking gorgeous. Now, this is the reason as to why it's very well justified. So here, so we do have Maureen here with her little kind of like a little pose in the Liz outfit, and the base looks pretty good, kind of fluffy base. I like that a lot. So yeah, here looks good, pretty nice. I like the face. Oh my God, even the little ears, the expression. Oh my God, Alter is just gonna, yeah, they're gonna throw this one out of the park, I'm pretty sure. Now this is the thing as to why it makes it different. I don't know if they're adding an extra head as a whole. I gotta look at it right now at the description, but I think it includes an extra head of Marine Kitagawa, so you can have kind of like the Marine face, even though that face looks kind of weird for Marine, honestly. Hopefully Alter doesn't fuck it up. But anyways, a lot of people are getting it probably for the Liz, which looks great, but they also included the Marine Kitagawa face, I think. Let me look at the description. Main figure base, it doesn't say. Oh yeah, it says 2 different poses. A Liz version and Marine version can be recreated, letting you choose the real Marine or her cosplay form. So yeah, they do whatchamacallit, include that extra face, the extra, I don't know if it's a face or the head. I want to say it's the face only. No, it's the entire head, of course, because if it has hair, so it's probably the entire head, which you can replace. So it's up to you. A lot of people, I'm pretty sure, are gonna just keep the Liz version. Now, next up, another Liz one. Here we go. Now this one's but Spirit Tail, also 1/6 scale of Marine Kitagawa Liz version, 26,000 yen. So those 2 figures, I feel like they're staying competitive, almost the exact same price, both 1/6 scale, though one is Alter and the other one is Spirit Tail. By title Spirit Tail. So I did pick up both. Again, I'm a very big Kitagawa simp. I'll keep repeating that as many times as I have to. So this one's from that scene of episode, I want to say 11 of when they're doing the photo session at the hotel. The face on this one looks a little bit weird. I don't think they recreated that face too well from the scene. This one looks good. This one with all those little gimmicks on the side, they look good. The only reason, honestly, why I most likely will keep this one is because I already own, I don't know, right here. I do have, what's it called? A resin figure of Liz, and it also has all those little kind of gimmicks on the Liz version. So that's the reason why I'm keeping this one as well, probably. And again, Liz, Marine Kitagawa, I'm a simp and I'm gonna keep all of the figures. So yeah, there's that one, a good figure, but again, pricey. So if you had to choose personally, this is my biased opinion. This is my, I was gonna say unbiased opinion. No, this is my biased opinion, but I would get Alter. Alter is pretty good company. I know Spirit Tail is as well, but Alter rarely fails to hit their mark. And if I'm being honest, this looks a little bit better. The colors and everything, the color of the red looks a little better than the Spirit Tail. This one's a little bit more lively, but it doesn't have that good of a shading comparison to Alter's. Let me see if I can get a close up there. It's decent, but not as good as this. I think Alter's is superior. So if you had to pick one or the other, I will go with the Alter one. Even though it's already pre-orders are closed, if you find her on Hobby Genki, on Nin Game, I recommend you pick this one over Spirit Tales, but I will be getting both. So there's that. Next up, Hollow from Spice and Wolf. So my previous video for the month of October, I did do an unboxing on a Hollow Pop-Up Parade figure. It looked great, really liked it. And I did mention that I did plan to get a couple more scale figures of Hollow, and this is for the month of March. This is the 1/7 scale by Kadokawa Katie Cole. This one's kind of like in a flat surface of like silky linen, I want to say, like the sheets look like silk. And then the face expression looks pretty good. It is 23,000 yen. It seems like a pricey one. And I know not a lot of people like this kind of design of like flat figures on the bed. But man, oh shoot, now that I realize she's not wearing anything on the top of the kimono. But that face expression looks kind of a little mischievous and I like it. I don't know why. I think it stands out a lot. It gives her a good character. The detail's pretty good. It's just a very, very good figure. I mean, look at the detail right here. Pretty matte colors, great paint job, it seems. And like I said, it's a little expressive in there. It looks pretty risque, if I had to say so myself. Oh man, these pictures do it good justice. I swear, this looks good. It's just a good figure. What can I say? I know it's a little different, honestly. Not everybody's collection. It won't fit with everybody's collection, especially with the whole flat look. But it works for me. Truth be told, I would put this one like on a lower shelf on the display cases. I know some people have like done it and put him like vertically against the wall. To me, it looks a little off because clearly it's like supposed to be lying in bed. So I would put it like on a lower shelf, just like so it looks, you know, when people are looking at it, they see it down below. So that's just me. I like this one. Again, price is 23,000 yen. I think it's fair for what you're getting. Now, next up, we have still for March, and we have an original character. It's Kalkuma Yakowo, 1/7 scale figure by Animaster, and it's under 9,000 yen. It's a 1/7 scale, which I like. And so the main reason as to why I got this one is because earlier in the year, I did get an Animaster figure, and it was Florence. Gorgeous figure, under 10,000 yen, and that freaking raised the bar for me when it comes to Animaster figures. So yeah, that's the reason as to why I ended up picking this one up, because honestly, because of such a good experience I had with that Animaster figure that time. So I picked this one up. Let's get a little close up on this one. Whoa, this one is a little extra risque. I'm gonna scroll quickly through it. I don't want to get in trouble in YouTube. I don't know, the face looks a little childish, I want to say, a little kid kind of style. Oof. I don't know. We'll see on this one. I'm not too big on that kind of like young character face for some reason, and it's a little risque, which to me it just doesn't work too well with my collection, my taste. But honestly, who knows? Who knows? I might just keep this one because on the opposite that it might kind of skyrocket on the aftermarket. And worst case scenario, I just not satisfied with it, I could always just try to sell her. Whereas if I cancel it and then I come to regret it, I'm gonna be pissed on myself. So I'm just probably gonna keep this one. Not to mention, again, 9,000 yen. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a burden on my wallet. This is a provisional pre-order, which most likely will be satisfied given that it's already sold out, I wanna say. Next up, another Animaster figure, and this is what's it called? Shokuyoku Majo Liliana 1/6 scale, and it's also by Animaster. Again, risque. I don't know. Honestly, like I said, I just got these ones just because I thought the Animaster figures were pretty good. This one's a little just too lewd for my taste, personally. Not lewd, it's just not really my style too much. Oh, damn, those freaking eyes look freaking gorgeous. Whoa, I don't know. We'll see on this one. I'm just gonna wait and see that what's called a YouTuber, Karuoge. Like I said, I'll add the name on the description below. Yeah, he gets all these figures from China earlier, so usually he does very good unboxings on these. So I'll take a look at his videos just to see if this figure delivers and if I should cancel it. But we'll see. The price is not bad, 7,400 yen, 50 US dollars. I think it's very good. So we'll see on that one. Okay, this one's one that I've been wanting to talk about. So when I ordered this one, I noticed that it was an Android of Alia, from Alia Sensitizer Feelings in Russian. So the reason as to why I wanted to bring this conversation with this topic is because this one says Nandroid, right? But it is by Kadokawa, so I don't know why that's the case. To my knowledge, again, I'm kind of new in the figure collecting community, relatively new, of course. I've only been doing it for a year. To my knowledge, Nandroids are only for Good Smile Company. So I don't know if Nandroid is the style and other companies just kind of like do the Nandroid style. But from my experience, almost all of them are by Good Smile Company. So I'm very confused here as to why is Kadokawa doing it. I know Kadokawa is the company that does, Alia does hides her feelings in Russian. But yeah, it says Nandroid series Kadokawa. I don't know. It's just interesting. I think I've seen Mega House Nandroids in the past, I want to say. I could be mistaken. I just can't really remember. But it's just kind of strange for me personally, just seeing an Nandroid that says Kadokawa, unless this is like a partnership with Kadokawa slash Good Smile Company. Oh, this is so cool. Oh man, she has like a little, like, what's it called? Text bubble that's in Russian. And it has in parentheses in Japanese. Oh man, that's so good. Oh, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, yep, that sold me. Yeah, I'm sold. I mean, I was already sold because it's Alia and I love Alia. But yeah, this Nandroid by Kadokawa. So I don't know, interesting combination there. But I'm still getting, especially with those little kind of like text bubbles, speech bubbles. Okay, I'm gonna have to expedite things because I think I've been recording for like an hour 11. So most likely I'm gonna have to freaking trim this video a bit or separate it into two videos. So we'll see on that one. I'll probably have to do a, what's it called? introduce the second part of the video at some point. So yeah. Anyways, next up, we're still for the month of March. We got a Figure Art Zero figure of Nami, and this one is from the Egghead arc. 8,800 yen, Bandai Spirits, Figure Arts. I've seen the Figure Arts figures. They look good. They're not as good as scale figures, but they are superior than price figures, at least in my opinion, and Pop-Up Price as well. They're superior in that sense, and they're more dynamic. Now, they're not scale, which is the only thing that concerns me because you really got to look at the height and stuff like that. But this looks good, and it's Nami in her Egghead arc outfit. She looks good. I like this. Is honestly one of my favorite outfits. Obviously, yeah, you know the why. They just look so good. But overall, not just Nami and the female characters. Like I said, I do like the Egghead arc, and I did actually get a Luffy figure also from Figure Arts of the Egghead arc, which I'm going to show right now. So yes, it's not just the girls that I like their outfits and everything. I also like Luffy's outfit, at least on this arc. And I like this one with Zeus and doing the little attack. So yeah, a One Piece figure. I do like One Piece a lot. It's one of my favorite animes of all time. I'm still keeping up with it. So yeah, I picked this one up. So next up, let's see. Okay, this one's an interesting one. It's by a company called Koi Koi. I've never really heard of that company, but the price is pretty good. It's a Shyness Bunny Hinata, 1/6 scale. Again, 7,700 yen. I want to say I'm pretty skeptical with all these companies releasing all these figures for under 10,000 yen at 1/6, 1/4 sizing. The pictures look great. I don't know if it's just this new kind of like competition that has been brought upon all the big manufacturers. So now all these smaller companies, like I guess Koi is releasing all these figures, and they're trying to put a name out there. So they're putting good prices. But I really don't know. I really don't have any information about this. I don't know if this is a Chinese company and they're just very cost effective. But look at that. Holy shit. She looks good. 1/6 scale. That price is just a good figure. Yeah, she's a thick girl, at least when it comes to thighs. Yeah, I like that face expression a lot, honestly. And yeah, there's not much I had to say. I mean, the figure speaks for itself. And again, the price, and here's that shyness. I like this figure. Like I said, for the price, I think this is a good one. It's a good pick. 7,700 yen, 50 US dollars, 1/6 scale. Oh wow, this is sold only by Ami, and it cannot be shipped to China. Huh, makes me wonder if it's a Chinese product and that's why they sell it to their local, what's it called? Two local companies there. And so this is only for Japanese and international. So yeah, there's that one. That's a good one. Shoot, we're barely halfway there. Okay. I forgot to mention the previous figure was actually from the month of April. So we're already at April, and that was the last one, the 1/6 Shyness girl. Now, next up, To Love Ru. I've never really watched To Love Ru. Just up to now, I started watching. I'm already on season 2 in the middle of it. I love To Love Ru. It's so good. I think it's pretty funny. It's pretty cheeky. It's a little risque, but I like the characters. I love Lala Deviluk. And I guess all the Deviluk sisters and Haruna. I just love the show. It's such a good show. And now that I'm to figure collecting, I noticed that there's a shit ton of damn figures of To Love Ru, which is great. Of course, a lot of options, a lot of very good quality figures to pick up. But then again, now I'm like, shit, now Walla-kun is gonna be hurting very, very badly because there's so many figures that I want to get from To Love Ru. But yeah, this one's already one up for pre-order, and I did pick this one up, and it's Miss Mikado, the school nurse, by Union Creative. If I remember correctly, I've heard Union Creative, and I think they do pretty good job. This one of Mikado is just kind of like in her little nurse outfit and sitting on the chair, kind of the nurse's office at school, and it just looks a little obviously risque, showing a lot of cleavage. I was going to say a little, but it's a lot, and kind of seductive. I mean, if you're familiar with To Love Ru, you kind of already know what the show is all about and how the characters are. Especially, damn, that's a lot of shine there on the chest area. But yeah, this is just a perfect representation of Mikado right there. The face looks gorgeous, the very, very sexy pose and everything, and just a perfect representation of Mikado and her little nurse's lab coat. But yeah, great figure, what can I say? Soon you're gonna start seeing a lot of figures of To Love Ru added to my collection, at least from aftermarket, because there's just so many that I wanna get. As a matter of fact, there's one of Darkness, 1/3 scale, and it's up for sale on Miami. I think it's for like 70,000 yen or something like that, which is crazy, but it's 1/3 scale. Unfortunately, it's sold out on the Miami global site, so now I'm not gonna get it. So yeah, this is for April. Now this other one, oh shoot, I'm gonna rush this one out of here. It's 6,400 yen. That's all y'all need to know. Yeah, the pose on this one. The face looks great. Yep, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that much. The figure kind of speaks for itself. I don't know, it might be a little bit too provocative for my collection, but she looks good. Very, very good figure. And I think the highlight for me was the 6,460 yen. This is for April 2025. Unzen Sojourn by Azur Lane, 1/8 scale. So yeah, like I said, just very risque figure. So we'll see on that one. I may just keep it. It's a cheap price, but I don't know, it doesn't fit too well in my collection. I don't know, just I don't collect those type of figures too much, but we'll see. My collection might evolve. So next up, it's in April, and like I said, I not only got the Nami figure from the Egghead arc from Bandai Spirits Figure Art Zero, I did get Luffy. I love the outfit for Luffy. I was thinking actually cosplaying him this year. Unfortunately, I just didn't do so. I was a little too caught up with other personal stuff, so I really didn't do a cosplay this year. But who knows? I might like try to still buy the cosplay and just kind of like do it for like a con or something. But I really love the Luffy Egghead arc outfit. Like I said, I just like the Egghead outfits in general. Nami, Robin, and Luffy. I'm not too fond of the Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei, and their outfits are just a little different. So yeah, I like this one. Luffy doing his little Gatling. Figure Out Zero, not too bad in price, not too cheap, not too expensive. It's just about right. 50,000, I think it's fair, and it's one piece, so I think I can justify it. The only ones that are always crazy are the Mega House Pup Maximum, but yeah, good figure. Let's see. Yeah, still in April, we got another Figure Arts Zero. Figure Arts is doing a very, very good job lately with the figures, and now they're doing one of Volcarune from Dan Dan Dan. Great show. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the hype and the talk of everybody. The last episode, it freaking killed me. Super emotional. Watch it. It's a hilarious show. It's a great show. I love everything about it. It's got some action. It's got some cheekiness to it. It's got some love in there, some romance. It's just everything. I like Dan Dan Dan. I think they've done a great job. The freaking intro's phenomenal. Pretty sure it's gonna be one of the best ones of the year. So yeah, I did get this figure, again, on scale. It's a little under 9,000 yen of Dan Dan Dan. It's still available for pre-order, so I mean, there's this one. I don't know about this one. This is the reason as to why I think it looks good. It's Volcarune kind of like doing a little sprint, Turbo Granny sprint, and it has the teeth and everything. The reason as to why I don't know about it is because I did pick up another Volcarune figure and it doesn't look that good, but it does come with Ayase, with Momo. And I got that, as I said, but this Volcarune is the superior figure from Bandai Spirits Figure Arts. But I think Dan 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 is so popular that I think they're gonna be releasing a shit ton of figures at this point. So I really don't know whether just to cancel this one if something else better comes along. So this one's still kind of TBD, but overall it looks good. If you like Dan 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 and you plan to collect all the figures with Dan Dan Dan, definitely recommend you pick this one up. It's not too expensive and it's a good figure. I'm not gonna say it isn't. I'm kind of like thinking that they might release something better, a scale figure, because this one's kind of like a budget on scale. So we'll see on that. But good figure there. And let's see, where are we? Are we still in April? Okay, so now that we got into May, I think I'm gonna call it quits, at least for this half of the video, and then I'm gonna continue on another half just because this video is dragging forever. So yeah, so I'll split this video from here and then I'll probably add a link for the part 2, and that one I'm gonna focus from May 2025 till the end of 2025. And I think January 26th, which is crazy. But yeah, so with that, I'll wrap up this half of the video. So please stick around, and I will add a link to part 2 of the video. So please continue watching that one if you like this video. And again, if you're liking my content, my current content, and at least my pre-orders, do please click subscribe, please, and do like this video and comment. I asked a lot of questions about what your opinions are for these figures, and like I said, I mean, all these figures will be unboxed. I'm gonna do unboxing videos for all of these. So yeah, so just click on part 2, and I'll see you on the part 2 of the video.